these truths that you can apply them, because I promise you, this is what gives birth to the life that you want. The actual life that you're hoping, the person that hinges your life gives birth to the life that you actually want. That you don't wait till, all of the things. No, you have to believe things. Right now you go all in. Right now you submit. You can either make excuses or you can make progress, but you cannot make both. All of us are full of excuses whenever we come in here. You want to know why that we're so full of excuses? Because here's the deal. I don't care if you were raised by Billy Graham and Ruth, his wife, okay? I don't care if you were raised by the Leave It to Beaver, mom and dad. It doesn't. I should go. That makes me feel okay to put drugs and body in my body 24/7. Okay? I've got to believe, I've got to vilify my children. I've got to vilify good landing. I would have to vilify, all different types. The church, God, whatever I would have to come up with to make me feel okay sinning and destroying my life. Do you understand that? That is exactly how you to self-medicate. It keeps us, been an alcoholic for years. It ran his family through the ringer, and his wife, to get him on the plane, told him it was a 30-day program. Well, he wasn't going to the plane any other way. He was up in Rochester, New York. So she said it's a 30-day program. He gets here and on the stinking plane to save your life. He just could not come off with it. He's still drunk today. Status on his Facebook, divorced. It's real. I just came to mind because I just saw it yesterday. Sad. What are you going to do? What are you going to believe? What's your narrative right now? You a victim? Poor you? You the only one. You the only one with the hardest story. Sad. You the only one. Ain't none of us been there. None of us got anything hard going on. You can make progress or you can make excuses, but you cannot make both. You cannot make both. You got to make a choice of what you're going to do. Are you going to make progress or will you make excuses? Romans 8:11 says, the Spirit of God who raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. And just as God raised Jesus Christ from the dead, He will give life to your mortal bodies by this same Spirit living within you. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead is also living on the inside of believers inside of this room. That is where we achieve lift. That is the, say, man, that is where the real power comes from. It's through that. Making a decision to say, Jesus, you are my Lord. You are dethroning yourself. You are dethroning methamphetamines. You are dethroning heroin. You are dethroning alcohol and say, man, you are off the throne of my heart. I want Jesus who rules with peace and honesty and truth. That's who I want sitting on the throne of my life, guiding my life, instructing me, showing me the way forward. There's a verse that says, humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, and in due time He will exalt you. I mean, this is, when I say like we've got to position ourselves to be vessels of light. You got to position yourselves so that you can have power coming into you. What you want to do is stay out of situations, stay out of circumstances and activities that aren't going to allow God to work. I mean, it's just real simple. I've told you before, proximity is the cheat code. Proximity is the cheat code. If you stay in close proximity to Jesus that have life, then you are going to pick up stuff there. You can't keep hanging out with the same people that get me, that I've got 10, 15, 20 years of history with. You know who I don't pick up the phone and process life with? Any of them. I don't care what they have to say. I don't want to know. I would not be in front of you today if I still listened, if my loyalty lied to them. That is misplaced loyalty. You got to get to a level of ruthlessness where you will cut the cord with somebody so fast it'll make their head spin. Full potential. Proximity is the cheat code. Stay close to God, stay close to people. Anything else? I mean, that's what I mean. Like, guys, if you run this play this weekend, you'll come back sober. You run this play this weekend, you'll come back better than you left tonight. You run this play over day after day after day after day, then you're going to get 10 years. And you're going to have a life that is exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can hope or imagine. Guys,